I'm taking you in my backyard now. I had to take down all the hanging pots that I made from starts because of the intense heat advisory. Also, I highly recommend growing dill and fennel in your habitat, and lettuce. So this actually is not a garden, even though it might look like one. It's an area with some herbs and temporarily storing my hanging pots until the heat wave lets up. What was that? Boom. That was weird. That's been a sonic boom. Also, highly recommend the crocosmus for the hummingbirds and the bees. Everything you see here also can be propagated, and you can make stars of it extremely easy. Anyone can do it. Throughout the garden, there's different types of mint, spearmint, peppermint, loose strife, gooseneck is also a really good plant for your garden. I just take scraps of wood that someone gets rid of, and I make things like benches. This is a butterfly bush in every single year, except with the exception of this year. It has brought butterflies. I think I've seen 2 the whole season. 2. That's it. There's a snack down there of some raisin bread and grapes and sweet grass for a rabbit that is running around. There's some wild rabbits around there. I also highly recommend bee balm. I love the fragrance. Right here you have a meditation garden that I created. Invite people who, for whatever reason, are going to benefit from just a place to be quiet and be still. Let's see. Oh, what was that? I don't know if you saw that. I think it was a butterfly. Might have been a hummingbird. Let's take a walk around back. Okay, so I start my Caesar zinnias in my greenhouse, and they are my favorite because they're very inexpensive and they're absolutely showy, and they bloom all summer long into the fall, and I throw them around here and there. You might see a little bit of wildlife out here, I don't know. More gooseneck loose strife, is that what it's called? I can never get the name right. But this is wonderful, and you can dig up a little bit and spread it around the yard. More bee balm. But okay, there's a nice dragonfly. Let's enjoy that for a second. Running on a plant. Can you see that? I think you can. I don't know. Yeah, you can. I've got some wonderful photographs of dragonflies in the past. Up close. Blue, green, black and white ones too. Okay, so I was taking you back here with a reason. My trees this year are dropping their apples prematurely. Just unloading them. And I don't know if that means that nature knows something we don't, or what. Back here is my milkweed. She's been spreading and she's doing beautifully. I'm hoping, I see a honeybee on it. I'm hoping it's actually going to be used by butterflies. That's not why we're back here, though. I'll show you. The herbs are back here, the blueberries are back here, and wildlife is eating the whole bottom off the blueberry bushes. But here's an example of a saucer for insects to have a drink. And they can easily get out because it's on a unlevel surface, so they can climb out. And what I brought you back here to show you was, come on, let's zoom in. The trumpet vine. I also would highly recommend the trumpet vine. It's a wonderful thing to have in your yard. I don't know why my daisies are the only thing that really seems to not be happy. Here I also have honeysuckle, but she's not blooming. Why? This, like I said before, is the most unusual year I've ever had. I've never had my fruit trees just dump their fruit. The peach tree just dumped like a dozen or more peaches yesterday, and they're nowhere near ripe. There's some lavender out here too, a couple varieties. I think I have 3 varieties out here. The quince tree, peach tree. I forgot the name of this plant right here, but it is also really nice for hummingbirds, but they have not touched it this year, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice hummingbird. Let's see if I can capture. Oh, she's in such a hurry I can't capture her on film. Oh, there she is. It's a lot of work to have a habitat. It's absolutely rewarding. It doesn't take long before the birds recognize you as their friend. Hi, little bird. Hi. How are you today? Are you coming to say hello? Hi, hummingbird. Hi, little bird. Hi, little bird. See, she's looking at me. They come right up to me like, I'd say 24 inches from my face sometimes, and just look at me. I'm wondering, what kind of a bird am I? I can tell you what kind of bird am I. I'm a good bird. Beautiful. It's probably going to be way too long for me to submit. Not. Maybe I could send it by email if I need to. Okay, and then I created this. This yard took me 8 years to make. This yard was just dirt and grass, not one plant. So what you dream, you can create. And it doesn't have to be right or wrong. It just has to be like a process. It's a process. That's interesting. I have a lot of roses, berries. The berries didn't do good this year. The berries are tiny. One of the berries actually died. I want to share my yard with others that are less fortunate who can't have a garden but would enjoy a garden. Oh, let's go this way. I should show you. Well, right here I planted this area specifically for the hummingbirds, but it got hot and a lot of the blooms are dead. But I am assuming they're going to come back. I don't actually know. As a rose I propagated from a cutting. Did you know that bamboo actually cleans the air? Instead of all these crazy things they're doing to our environment, if they would just grow forests of bamboo, it will naturally clean the air and help humans and animals alike. Over there is a grape area, which the birds love. If you're going to have grapes, you're going to have to expect to share them with the birds. It's only right. So, there you have it. Thank you for looking at my video.